Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey. It's your girl, this Nurse Pris, and I'm back. Yes, I'm back, and my plan is to have weekly videos for you guys. So if you haven't done so already, all my new viewers or people just tuning in that come by casually, it'd be great if you guys hit the subscribe videos, because I'm telling you, I'm coming to bring stuff to you weekly, and this stuff is going to be good, and I'm going to make sure that I have quality content for my viewers. So
subscribe, you subscribe, and you should subscribe.
So guys, today's video is about my experience working COVID-19 as a redeployed RN. You know, this pandemic has been going on for quite some time. For me, I felt like it started to affect me after March 13. That was a Friday. That was the worst Friday the 13th. I swear to God, that Friday the 13th, March Friday the 13th, 2020 will go down in your history books. I'm telling you guys. So after this announcement of COVID-19 becoming a pandemic, I swear my life has changed drastically. Trust me, in March, that was my birthday was in March, so I had plans to go on vacation and all this stuff, and I had different career goals that I was trying to meet. But after that announcement, everything was literally canceled or put on hold. Like, after this announcement, I canceled my vacation. I had to put on hold all the things I wanted to do with my career, and it was just COVID life from there. So originally I work in the PACU area in a day surgery facility. So we only did like mostly elective surgeries. So after the announcement of COVID-19 becoming a pandemic, we had to stop all elective surgeries. This being said, because I worked in that area as a PACU nurse, there was minimal surgeries going on, and basically there was not enough work for me. So what that meant for me, I became a redeployed nurse. So redeployment means you can be shipped off to any area in the hospital that needs you. So with me, surgery wasn't going on, so they didn't really need me in the PACU. However, in our hospital, we did open up some COVID-19 assessment centers, so that area became available, and guess who was redeployed there? Yes. If you think of redeployment, it's like going to an area that there is a need, however you may not want to go there. So that was me in that case. I was sent to different areas in the hospital, such as the COVID-19 assessment area, that there was a need. We need nurses to go there. It was a new area. We never had this COVID-19 assessment area before this pandemic, so they opened up a new area, and of course if you open somewhere new, you would need nurses to fill that position. So how it worked, they try to find nurses that they have probably less work because of all of this COVID-19. If you look at the PACU in our setting, because we stopped elective surgery, there was nurses there. So a lot of people I worked with were redeployed to the assessment center. Initially, I honestly did not feel comfortable working there because of the main thing that, as you may hear or may know, that there is a shortage of PPE, protective equipment for healthcare professionals. So that being a known thing, I did not feel safe there, because initially they said we didn't need the N95, and according to the CDC, N95 is not required. However, because our union fought for us, and they really felt that, come on, if you hear this COVID-19, this stuff is scary, you know. There's so much science that is not known. You would want to give the maximum protection, or the most protection, to the people that are working and frontliners. So the N95 wasn't required in a place like the assessment center, because you're not doing any aerosol generating procedures. That's the word they use. However, yeah, that didn't fly with me. So initially I was like, yeah, but no thanks. I want my N95. I'm not going there till I get my N95 mask. Eventually, I guess they realized, you know, if we want people to work there and feel safe and be safe, we should give them the protection they need. We got the N95 mask. So, experience working in the COVID-19 assessment center. Let me tell you, that was experience itself. I worked in the assessment center a couple of shifts. Working there, you have to wear head to toe kind of protective equipment. So I made sure basically everyone that worked there had booties, gowns, face masks, face shield, face mask, and also gloves. So you were kind of gowned in that for your shift. You did have to take all of that off when you left the area and put it on when you enter that area. So I made sure that every time I went in the area, I only left if it was like my break or something. So you don't waste PPE and you don't expose yourself to the COVID-19, because each time you take everything off, that's a way of, you know, having those kind of small tiny little viruses fly everywhere, and you know, you don't want that virus in you at all. We've seen a lot of people that were probably more vulnerable, like the homeless, people that live in shelters, frontliners, people that were more exposed to the COVID-19. That was kind of the population we've seen. And after a while, I kind of got the groove of things, you know, come to the assessment center, work there a couple of shifts, and go whenever I was needed to the PACU. Shortly after, I got kind of used to this kind of new life. Again, I got an email saying, hey, guess what? Redeployed again. So this meant that I worked my last couple shifts in redeployment A and went to redeployment B, which was a surgical short stay inpatient unit. Plus side, yay, I didn't have to go into COVID, so I wasn't exposed to that high risk setting. Cons, I was coming to an area where I wasn't fully comfortable with. However, if you do understand some things, I came from the PACU, and this surgical short stay, it's kind of like a bridge. Like the patient's recovered and they're coming to stay in the area that the new unit, surgical short stay for a bit. And at least I had the background of the PACU, so, and the surgical background, so it wasn't completely new to me. Honestly, this redeployment life means that you are filled with a lot of uncertainty. You don't know what is going to be next. So we are working with the public. Whatever the needs are with the public, we adjust accordingly. So it's hard working this redeployment life because the needs are always changing and you don't know what tomorrow will look like necessarily. So the main thing, it's just hard because your schedule is not always something that you can see for the next like 4 to 6 weeks, just because that is always changing. What you can do is, as a person going through this redeployment, is just try to make yourself more flexible to this kind of area, just because it's going to be hard. Everyone's going through it. It's not just yourself. There's people in other hospitals, there's people in other places around the world that are going through COVID-19, and everyone had to adjust. Yes, it's hard for frontliners, but it's also hard for people that are at home, people that have businesses and families to feed. Everyone is adjusting. So if you kind of look at life and look at things from that perspective, it probably will help you kind of understand and kind of, you know, feel more comfortable with all this changes and everything like that. So to be honest, it's just a lot kind of living through such uncertainty, but you just have to ensure that basically you have a clear and open mind and go through each day with a positive outlook. So alright guys, that pretty much sums up what I have to say about redeployment. If you guys like what I had for you guys, please like, share, comment below, and make sure you do subscribe, because I will have weekly content coming up to you guys. Alright, okay guys, stay safe, wash your hands, and thanks for watching. Alright, bye.